What up, Coop Group? Today, the battle for top 3, third place in Season 23 of War 10 against Newn commences. Again, it will be against Newn for the 10th war, and we know this is a long shot to beat them, but we know that we have a chance, and we can easily get less deaths than them. We are very talented, and I know GT40 can do this. But I'm going to be with the team Ghost, Wasp, and White Magneto. I'll be placing 3 Prefights, 2 for myself and 1 for an alliance member, because that's the team I was given, and they run the Global Protect. Now, I wanted to bring in Quake, but I was told Magneto White, although someone else brought in their White Magneto, they could have given the Prefight. But I guess they don't trust my Quaking skills, although I destroyed a path 2 wars ago with Quake. But anyways, we'll be on path 4 with this invisible woman, and then we'll be on path 6, well, half of path 6, and then take in the moleman joint fight. We should be on that Tigra, and then on that footloose Professor X, and then that moleman. We'll be giving the pre-fight to that mcoc up there. But yeah, we fought moleman on Protect last war on the Hazard Shift Mini, so this fight should be just the same exact thing, just don't hit into his block. And then there's an Epoch Boss, which I really want to take that Epoch Boss, but we gave it to someone with a gauge in 99. But let me tell you right now, this war for me went pretty decent. This war for others did not. But this battle of the top 3 commences right now as we boost up for the first few fights, 3 fights in a row. Someone ended up taking that Tigra on Mixmaster with Archangel. They said it was the easiest fight ever. I would have loved to have gone with Ghost, but I was waiting for the energy, and someone got the energy and took it. I know that this alliance likes to take each other's fights, although they are assigned, so I'm not sure why they assign fights at all. But it happens, and I know that we can easily just, if we stop being impatient, we can easily stop dying. I know we can. Some people just get impatient and then just don't think and go into fights and die because they have to go to sleep, or they have to, they think they can take the fight, although they weren't assigned. So I say stick to the assignments and we'll destroy easily. Trust the officers. Anyways, on this first fight, basically if I get 3 debuffs or more, then she gets a Fury buff and it falls off once I get no debuffs left. But it's an invisible woman. I don't really like fighting invisible woman in the first place with Ghost because of her invisibility kind of throws me off sometimes, but her force field is down just like that after 1 or 2 hits. I get a special 2 with how boosted I am, and special 2 destroys her. I'm at 100% health because of the debuff she gave me. Thank you, Invisible Woman, for the debuffs. And next I have this Daredevil. And this Daredevil is very simple with Ghost. I do turn on my first Magneto pre-fight just because he likes to purify his non-damaging debuffs. And I figured any parry he can purify and shrug it off. So in case I do have to parry him, if I have to, I will parry him with the pre-fight, which is nice. Now, I totally forgot about Daredevil's second medium is a double hit. So see right there, get smacked, because I just totally forgot about that. That's the only hit I'm willing to take this whole war, hopefully. And I'm only taking 1 phase hits now. I'm doing a special 2 in a second. He's running suicides. So I'm surprised that Newn let someone run suicides. I let people know, and one of the members was like, doesn't matter, we're going to beat you anyways. I'm like, okay, cool, but still. Suicides in the top 3, probably not the best thing. But I boosted up for this same fight, this footloose Professor X. My goal here was to get to a special 2 before he threw a special 1. Because if he throws a special 1, I'm basically gone. There's no way I'm going to be able to get a special off or any hits off at all if he gets a special 1, because he's going to keep throwing specials in a row and being footloose and just, it's messy. It's also kinetic reactor, so any blocked hit that I do, so I'm taking as much hits as I can here, starting with Power Start 1, just so I get the special 2 quick. You'll see that, he gets to a special 1, and I need to time the falter at the right time. So I parry right here. I hit into him. He has a special 1. I'm like, crap, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Cool. Armor breaking. I gotta parry him, or just bait out a special. It's fine. Get a parry on him. Almost got a special 3. Almost ruined my fight there, but 1 special 2 finishes him off. Luckily, I had power boost in my inventory and overflow because I just wasted that. Didn't need him at all. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm away right now. Can someone else take this Guardian? Because I was supposed to take this Guardian on path 6. And someone with Quake took it. Because I asked if Quake can take it. And people were like, yeah, maybe if they're confident. But anytime that you reduce Guardian's ability accuracy, he shocks you. So Quake's concussion shocks automatically. Therefore, like, Quake just died by being shocked, basically. And if you get below 15%, then basically your evades are probably not going to work. So, yeah. My buddy with Quake died there. Everyone should have known that Quake doesn't work against Guardian as well, unless you get to finish him off quick, which makes it a bit harder. But it happened. We died there, and I should have just taken the fight. It was my fault there. I take that death as my own. And then I placed a pre-fight on this moleman. An hour or two later, once I was finally home, I reviewed my fight against the hazard shift moleman and protect from last war. And I remember that the main thing you want to do is not hit into his block, or else you're screwed. Now with the pre-fight on there, moleman will not be able to shrug off any stuns or parries I give him. And this is on an ebb and flow intercept, which means that in order to do the most damage, I have to get an intercept off. So phase intercepts from Ghost count. And as you can see, I didn't boost up fully. I didn't boost up as big as I normally do. Usually I have a 15% attack boost, 30% attack and health boost, champion boost, 15% health boost. But no, I went with a smaller boost because 1, if you hit him harder, he's going to activate Protect. I'm not looking to activate Protect. 2, I was just really confident in this fight. I knew that unless I get parried, I'm fine in this fight. There's no issues at all here. I get my intercept, not an issue at all. He's not even activating his Protect yet, but I know that if I do too much damage, he will activate Protect. So I'm never going to throw a special 2 in this fight. Now, if I don't hit him at all during 2 seconds, I do get an armor break, but that's fine because I can easily hit him and take the armor break off. It does give me a little bit extra health. Now, I could have thrown a special 2 there, but I know that any hit from the special 2 is going to just activate Protect, and I figured it's just pointless. So I'm baiting special 1s here. It is pushing me back a little bit, but I'm going to get a special 3, as you can see in a second. I have special 3 active, so I can use it whenever I get pushed too far back or if I'm in trouble. And figured I'd use the special 3 once I get the Protect off, Protect from the global and Protect from ebb and flow intercept. Then the special 3 can do a good amount of damage, not an amazing amount of damage, but a good amount. I probably could have gotten some Furies here from any time that I parried him, but this fight is just the same thing over and over. It's just bait special 1, hit him a few times, bait special 1, hit him a few times. Once in a while, I'll get the intercept off if I need to. But seriously, like, he's at 61%. I have 45 hits, so this is probably going to beat the last fight of longest hits I've ever had to do using Ghost in War. I believe I get to 98. I don't exactly get to 100. It would have been fun to get to 100. But yeah, I'm pushed back to my wall. I get my intercept off. I'm trying to turn off that protection. It's not working yet. Trying to get my special 3 off since I'm in the corner. Trying to turn off the 2 protects there that I have on him. But he's just playing defensively. And if he wants to play that way, fine. He's at 52%. I'm looking at my time. I'm almost at 2 minutes. So I know that I'm good. And plus, watch his hit. Dude, that hit's a 0. Because he has 3 protects from the global. He has a protect from ebb and flow intercept. So I'm doing no damage at all. I have to get my intercepts off. There's an intercept to turn off some. Another one. And start to do some damage again, which is nice. And now that I have most of the protects off, I throw in special 3 to get out of the corner, because I know that if he throws a special at me, there's a chance that I will miss the evade, because sometimes I mess up sometimes. But I throw a special 1 right away, which is nice. I have a perfect evade on these, because I practiced so many times. He has 2 protects up from the global, which is fine, because I'm going to turn them off with my intercepts. Well, most of them off. As long as I don't activate it again, which I do with those hits, but it's fine. He's at 17%. This fight is just basically over already. I'm at 87%. I've taken no hits in this fight. I have taken a few parries and a few blocked hits like that one right there. But luckily, nothing's unblockable. And I have no issue with this fight. It's a very simple fight. I've done it twice now on Protect. And I know that Ghost can now do Protect as long as you can turn off the Protect and not throw big specials. And just play it the long game. But anyways, this war was over for me. I put a pre-fight on that mcoc up there. I didn't record it. I should have. But this fight did not go well. We ended up losing this war pretty bad, too. My battle group died 8 times. And that's the most we ever died. Our whole alliance usually dies 5 to 7 times. And yet this war, no one was on their game. Someone died 3 times. Someone died twice. It just wasn't a good war. But as you see, we died a total of 15 times versus their 6. Now, the fact that they died 6 times showed that we could have easily beat them if we would have stuck and just everyone boosted and just played well. But we had some dumb deaths, some deaths that we could have easily avoided, but we'll avoid it next time. We will beat Newn next time. Although we may have lost and just given up our top 3 chance, we were happy with Masters, and we will do our best to just maintain where we're at. But thank you guys for coming to this war. This is Coop, signing off. Happy gaming.